attack 450. So Decidueye would be right here below Greninja, above Lucario and Cinderace. Cinderace is still pretty strong, so not bad. And Decidueye I don't think has to have like the highest attack because he's doing damage usually from range, so you don't have to have crazy offense like Greninja or Garchomp or anything like that. Look at this Gardevoir. Oh no! No! Yes. Where you going? And the secondary effect. Oh, look at this. Look. Get him. The secondary effect of Spirit Shackle, where they have to stay in the circle, can make it even better for killing opponents that are trying to run away, because they're trying to run away, so they're going to want to run away from that circle. Oh my god. Defense 250, let's see where that puts him. 250 is less than Talonflame. 250 is less than Absol, that's kinda bad. Although 250 and even longer range than Gardevoir, so maybe that's okay. Same as Cinderace, same as Greninja. It's fine. Fine. You know, whatever. Thanks. Run, 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 run. No! I got slowed down. Score. I can fly now. Oh my god, I'm dead? The defense is really bad. Jeez Louise. I mean, I helped get that kill, but I would rather have scored 100. The defense is really bad. You gotta be super careful. Like, when I saw that Cinderace, instead of trying to go score, like, there's no way I was going to survive that unless I had, like, Focus Band and some other defensive items. I just had to see that Cinderace and go the other way. There was no way I was going to score with that Cinderace looking at me. Special defense. 150. Again, pretty low. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Above 7 Pokemon. So yeah, Decidueye does not want to be anywhere close to their opponent. There's 4 of them alive, so they just have to converge. Yep, here they go. We're all glass cannons though, it's hard to jump in. Goodbye, people. Goodbye, Absol. Say goodbye, Absol. No, they're in the way. I got the Zapdos as well. That burst damage is just too good. 4 of them are dead. Next. They can definitely kill me. The defense is so bad. No! What did I say? I had no chance of scoring there. Decidueye's defense and HP is absolute garbage. And let's just look at HP to round it out. Where would he be? 5,152. Right at the bottom. Yeah, okay. So they're definitely telling you, if you didn't already know by Decidueye's attacks, you gotta stay pretty far away from your opponents. You don't want to be anywhere near them. Get out of here. Getting away, you thought? I didn't think so. Yeah. So Decidueye is like, it feels like a mix of like Absol and Cinderace in a way. Because like running away from Absol is impossible. And running away from Decidueye might be impossible if they can aim their shots well. I guess that's where the other build comes in. Don't jump at me, bro. That's disgusting. I don't want to be a part of this. I think Ethel's dead. That damage is so nasty. Aura here.
The final stretch. You can do it.
Yeesh. What? Ah! Oh god. It went in the other direction. Oh, he dodged it. Oh, nice. That's one thing you can do. So yeah, like, he jumped at me, and that's the best thing you can do against the Decidueye. Nice. I think we can kill this with Mario. See you. I see you over there. Oh, why does everyone always dodge? Oh no. Please don't kill me. No! Ah! What we know about Decidueye's moveset is that the basic attack works differently than all of the other Pokemon. Every time you hit an attack, Decidueye speeds up in their basic attack. I think it caps at the third one, and then when you get your boosted attack on the third one, the boosted attack just keeps on happening. It's not like the other boosted attacks that only happen once and then you go back to the regular attack. Decidueye's boosted attack keeps happening until, I guess, the speed buff disappears. And it disappears pretty quickly, but this means that, like a long-term fight, Decidueye can sort of do a lot of damage. The problem is that the low defense and low health, right? So I guess this is just a means of defending itself. Long reach deals increased damage to distant opposing opponents. Yeah, stay away, stay away. They are communicating. Stay the hell away. Leafage doesn't hit that far, so you do kind of have to get close, but after you use it, you get the attack and speed boost. Again, getting close at those early levels may not be too bad, but gotta be careful. Astonish. This one slows down the opponent just a little bit for a short time. I don't think it's great, but if you're trying to run away, it's fine. Nothing crazy. Level 7, you can either choose Razor Leaf or Spirit Shackle. Razor Leaf is weird because I don't know why you would ever choose it instead of Spirit Shackle. So you get all these leaves around you, and then your attack and attack speed are increased, and you can attack multiple targets at once, which is cool, but that also means that you don't have like your super long range attack, which is probably what you want as a Decidueye. Spirit Shackle being that super long range attack, you charge it, and then if you get the full charge and you hit, a circle appears around the opponent, and if they move away from that circle, they take damage. So they have to choose between staying there and being a target, or leaving that circle and taking damage. This hits really far. You're gonna see just how crazy it is. The other moves, Leaf Storm, again, this is kind of weird in the sense that I feel like you would usually go with Shadow Sneak, which is the other option. It does, you know, a somewhat ranged attack, and if the opponent is close to you, it knocks them away. So, you know, it's sort of like a get-off-me tool. You want to get away, push them away. It does stun them as well if you hit them close. But this, it speeds you up, so this, you don't need the get-off-me tool if you have a tool to run away. This speeds you up, and then a shadow appears, and even if you don't see an opponent, if there's an opponent nearby, the shadow goes to them, and it decreases their speed and their defense. So this actually will point out if an opponent is hiding. So that's pretty good. It has a 12-second cooldown, so that's probably its weakest point, but decreasing their speed, decreasing their defense, and then if they're on low health, hitting them with Spirit Shackle from afar, that hurts. That's crazy. And then this Unite move just keeps on fire. It's similar to Cramorant's in that it creates a space that's really dangerous for the opponent to enter, but instead of it hitting in a circle, it hits in a line. So it keeps shooting quills in the direction you choose, and you can switch while you're using the attack. And then at the end, it shoots like a really large quill that hits farther, does a lot of damage. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah!
You're on fire!
Die, die, die. I'm hitting him, I can't even see him. That's ridiculous. Try to help him. Ow. No! No! He did the same thing as me. Use Buddy Barrier, you use your ults, makes you a lot deadlier. You don't want to be using that ult when you don't have Buddy Barrier, I don't think. You just make yourself a huge target. Against 1 or 2 enemies, it's probably fine. But if it's a group of enemies, you're probably going to just get absolutely destroyed. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Kill him. I think this Unite move is pretty good, and I want to capitalize on that, so let's go into the held items. I've got Muscle Band here, speed up my attack, you know, basic stuff. Buddy Barrier, because if I use my Unite move, I'm not actually safe. I don't get hindered, but I can still take damage, so I want to use my Unite move, throw that barrier on, and, you know, shoot at will. Makes trying to approach Decidueye much more dangerous, and then to add on top of that, I use the energy amplifier to increase my attack when I use my Unite move. And I do like the, you know, added cooldown decrease. I use attack, X attack because I usually keep a distance anyway, so if I'm trying to get away from my opponent, I can usually do that, unless they just all jump at me, in which case I'd probably die, but whatever. No! Oh, got him. Oh, got him! No! Don't kill me. No!
You're in trouble!
Level up, level up, level up. Oh no, I used my full heal by mistake. Got one. Yeah, gotta run away. Ninja, no! It's not worth it. Bye, Pikachu. Oh no! Bye, Pikachu. Ah! Got him. Oh god! That was awesome. That was really well played. I mean, you can't move when you're doing that ult, so he was just like, whatever. As far as I can tell, the Decidueye gameplay is pretty basic. It's, like I've been saying, stay as far away as possible. You see someone coming, hit them with Shadow Sneak. Do damage from really far. Oh no, I wasted it. I can do that, and I can do this. A direct counter to that attack. If I did it earlier, he probably would have died. That's really fun. I think that's gonna be like the main thing with making Decidueye good. You have to...
You're in trouble!
Make sure you hit your shots, but also know when to start charging, when to cancel, you know, get the timing down for your moves. Which is true for every Pokemon, but I think especially here when you put yourself in so much danger by, you know, charging that arrow. You have to have the timing down very well. It's similar to the other Pokemon that are glass cannons like that. You gotta make sure you have your timing down. If the other team is good, or if they have someone who knows how to take advantage of the fact that you have to get close to them, I think it's a big problem that you have to get that close to your enemy. Yeah, and that's the... right there, I was saying, Decidueye is kind of like Absol. You're probably not going to run away from a Decidueye successfully. Assuming they can hit the shot. I think that's the thing that keeps Decidueye from being OP. That, they're gonna have to hit their shots and make it count, because 12-second cooldown is huge. If you miss, which I didn't there, if you miss, you gotta wait so long. Everyone's been picking Absol, and I don't know if that's specifically because Absol is really good against Decidueye. Look, they have Absol too. And they also have Decidueye, obviously. So people know there's gonna be a Decidueye, maybe I should pick Absol. So immediately, I think people understand the counterplay against Decidueye. There's just no question. Decidueye wants to be far away. You don't let him go far away. It's really simple. Oh, he was saving his ult so he could do that. She got it. Let me score, bro. He didn't even stand on the... He probably doesn't know. You score faster if one of your teammates is standing on the thing with you. On the tower with you. Ah! I'm glad I got Decidueye. It feels like the type of character I would play. But I still have to figure out when you would want to put Decidueye on your team. Like, if you know that your team is using a bunch of characters or Pokemon that will fight on the front line while you stay back, then I think it's a pretty good choice. But if your team is mostly long-range Pokemon who are, you know, gonna stay back, Decidueye is probably pretty weak. Because that means that there's nothing stopping your opponent from just jumping straight at you and destroying you. So that's going to be the Decidueye gameplay. I think this is a really fun character. Being able to get in those snipes, you know, feels good if you can hit that skill shot. There's nothing really too surprising about this character. If you look at his stats like we did earlier, you know that you don't want to be anywhere close to your opponents. Like, I think some of the attacks sort of communicate just a little bit that it might be okay if an opponent gets close to you. So, for example, you have Leaf Storm, which, if hit at point blank range, shoves the opposing Pokemon. That's great and all for like getting Pokemon off of you, but if you're allowing your opponent to be at point blank range as Decidueye, you're probably gonna die. So you don't even want to be in the position where that's gonna happen. And even with Razor Leaf, which it seems okay, but you're buffing your basic attack, and to use your basic attack, you have to get kind of close to the opponent. Close enough for them to dash at you and destroy you. So I think for the most part, you're going to want to deal with the long cooldown of Shadow Sneak and use Spirit Shackle so that you can stay away from your opponents as much as possible. Because you don't want to get anyone anywhere near them. Any decent player will punish you immediately for trying to play at a close range. Yeah, so if you're into you know, a long-range sniper type character, one that you'll have to be very careful playing, then I'd say Decidueye is for you, and give it a try. I think it's fun.